Welcome to Craig and China Watch 25, maybe not, maybe less, Christmas movies that are supposedly the best, but maybe not.
And also sometimes we drop movies from the list because we want to watch the Great British Baking Show.
Movies, maybe not, that we're gonna watch. Lost the thread there.
It's kind of going off the rails lately.
Basically, we're watching a bunch of Christmas movies and we're talking about them.
Yeah, we're watching stuff and talking about it. Christmas time.
Yeah, that's the exact title. We're watching stuff and talking about it Christmas time for the final video that will be made on the main channel.
Uh-huh.
That's the thing.
How many have we watched?
We have watched 17, I believe.
1, 2, 3. Stop moving. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know if they're all in there.
9, 10, 11, 15 plus Great British Baking Show.
And Single All the Way.
Plus Single All the Way, so 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, 17.
Exactly.
So what's up today? What's the shortest one?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Okay.
But I was thinking we'd watch Little Women 2019.
Okay, the first one was quite long, so I'm feeling like this will be long.
It'll probably be long.
Well, it's only 7:30. We got our kid to bed earlier tonight.
It's one of the ones on the list that I'm most excited to watch. When it came out in the theater, I was excited to watch it. But I was like, hey, you want to go watch a movie? And you're like,
movies are dumb, and
we should get a divorce. And we did get a divorce, and then we got married again. I had to constantly rebuild our relationship every time I asked you to go see the movie Little Women in the theater.
Okay.
Because it's directed by Greta Gerwig, and I loved Lady Bird, her previous movie. And I thought it would be a good one to watch.
It was released Christmas 2019. It was a busy time, okay?
Sure.
It was a busy time.
And now you're probably like, oh, the last time I could have gone to the theater.
I mean...
I wish I would have gone.
Kinda. We were gonna go to it, remember? Because we went to that full day of escape rooms with Jake and Eliza and Rob and Tamara. And that was like January 6th. So it was still in theaters. And so...
There's a video of that on WheezyNews.
Yeah, we had childcare. Like, Ada was at the grandparents' all night. We drove to Gurney, and then we drove back. And we got back, and we went and got dinner. And then we were going to go see a movie. And I think I was too tired or something. It was a long day.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sure, yeah.
And that was like, little did we know. That was like it.
The entire purpose of this entire thing was to get you to watch this movie. It's the entire purpose.
Wow. Playing the long game. Was that the purpose of last year, too? To set us up for doing it again this year so that you could get me to watch this movie?
It really wasted a lot of time because I could have just suggested it earlier.
Well, if you had just suggested it, I would have been like, I don't want to watch that.
I'm too tired.
I'm too tired. I don't
Let's watch the 1994 version instead.
What is with me? No, for real. Like, just in general in life. You'll be like, I really want to watch this movie. Let's watch it. It's got great reviews. It seems really good. And then my brain is just like not interested, interested in that fun thing you just suggested. Like, you asked me so many times to watch Mad Max Fury Road that I still to this day have not seen it. I watched a little bit of it with you and I was just like, no. But it took me like 3 or 4 years to even watch a little bit of it with you.
I know. And right now, I don't think you'd like it anyway. But
no, well, and I did finally start it, and I was like, I can't watch this. This is not for me.
But also, in the past few years, I feel like you just like less movies.
I do.
Just like less than you used to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like many things changed in me when we had a kid. I'm a different person now than I used to be. And it's like, I can't explain why, but I know that is true about me. I think it's just like, it feels like work to watch some things.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I'm wanting to like relax at the end of a day of parenting with all the stresses that come with that, I don't want to watch something that makes me feel like I'm having to work.
Yeah.
Like, I want something comfortable and safe feeling. I am a rewatcher, and so like things that I've already seen that I know that I love are like a safe place for me at the end of the day, or things that feel very like that just don't require a lot out of you. Like, you don't have to pay super close attention, like a short sitcom or something, or like Great British Baking Show, Taskmaster, or something like that.
Yeah. To me, movies are, when they're good, they're the best thing. Because, well, aside from the best book. Like, the best book, nothing will beat that. But the best movie, second place. Because it does take work. It's hard to make that good because you have to do it all in one sitting. The person making the movie has to explain everything, set up the world, set up the characters, get you invested and care enough to carry you through the rest of the entire movie, mm-hmm. and then be done completely. With a show, often you'll hear like, yeah, the first couple episodes was kind of rough to get into it after like the first like 8 hours of watching it. But eventually I started to like the characters, and then I finally got into the story. Yeah, well, of course, you sat with these characters forever. With a movie, they don't have that luxury. And so it is work on the viewer's part as well to mm-hmm. get on board initially, often. Yeah. And but when they succeed, it's so good.
Well, I understand that, and I get your perspective, and I agree with you. And I also, like, as a viewer of movies, I agree that, like, that's such a good feeling to watch a movie that, like, gives you intense feelings, that you intently care about the characters, and you feel strong. Like, that's wonderful. But, like, just at the end of a lot of days, I'm just not in the headspace to enjoy it fully. And
it's totally understandable because it is work. It's often work. You're going to be thrown into something unfamiliar.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why I've taken to watching movies by myself during the day.
Yeah. I think that's great.
Mm-hmm.
I think the lesson here is that we are two people who love each other and respect each other, and we want to spend our lives together, but we can have varying interests, and you can be interested in things that I'm not interested mm-hmm. in or don't feel like participating in, and you can still do those things on your own. You can take time for yourself. Yeah. And I can take time for myself to do the things that are important to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are always still together at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I really got into paintballing?
I mean...
Not paint bowling. That sounds fun. Paint, like, you know.
Yeah.
Or what if I really got into bungee jumping?
Did we take out that life insurance policy?
We did.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. I don't. I mean, paintballing, I did that for my bachelor party, and it was...
You had a great time.
Incredibly fun.
Here's the thing. It would feel weird if you got really into paintballing. If you were just like, this was an activity that I really enjoyed, I would like to go more often, like get a group of my friends together and like go do mm-hmm. paintball or whatever.
I was just being silly. I was just trying to challenge you.
No, but for real, like if that's how you felt, like I want to do this more often, fine. But if you got like really into paintballing, that would feel outside of your normal character to me, and so it might be a little bit concerning to see you like...
I'm just polishing my paintball gun all day.
Yeah, you just like have like mounts all over your office for just all of your various paintball guns, and you're like... Pictures
of me covered in paint.
Yeah, that would be... That would be weird, not because that's like weird to be really into something like that. It would be weird for you.
Yes.
It would be completely out of character.
And I think you'd probably be annoyed by it because it's not who you married.
Maybe, but I mean, I think that there are a lot of things about me that, like, I'm not the person that you married anymore, and I'm pretty sure you still love me.
I'm pretty sure. No, absolutely. No, you're not that different anyway, but even if you were, yes, I would still love you.
Okay, I love you. Mm-hmm. What are we watching? What are we talking about?
We're done. Let's go to bed.
Great. It is 7:45, so that is my bedtime.
We are watching Little Women, and it's going to be easy to jump right in because we know these characters, because we've seen this story in this very movie series. Series of movies we've been watching.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yep, I'm there.
And
picking up what you're putting down.
And this time, I am anticipating it's going to be even better. Greta Gerwig is good at what she does.
Yep.
And we're going to watch it. We're going to smile. We're going to laugh. We're going to cry. And
smile.
Yeah. And I'm going to lean...
Smile.
Oh. It's so soft under there.
You punching yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Just checking.
I've been punching clones for years.
Yes.
I've been punching this face for years.
I know. So punchable.
That's true. Now I'm going to lean way over.
Ah!
Whoa. What'd you think?
It was fantastic.
Yes.
Obviously.
It was beautifully shot, beautifully acted, beautifully written for the screen. And it had Bob Odenkirk in it, even.
Which was a total surprise to me. Because I didn't, like, watch a full trailer for this movie, so I don't know if he shows up
I didn't.
in it. But I never saw him in any sort of promotional material for it.
I think at one time I probably knew. But I had long forgotten because I was denied the ability to watch the movie.
About that.
It was so good, and it's just what I was talking about. And it's just like the first Little Women we watched. It takes a little time. You have to invest a little bit for it to pay off, because when you sit down, when it first starts, you are bombarded with people. It's lots of people.
There's a lot of people.
And a lot going on fast. Mm-hmm. and you know, what's happening? And with this one, it's flashing forward in time and backward in time a lot.
Yeah, which is confusing. And you had said, like, you wondered if we hadn't watched the other one first, would this have been harder to follow? And I think that it probably would have been. I was very, very glad to have seen the 1994 one with the story played out chronologically.
Yeah.
Because that did help. And there were times when it was flashing backward and forward, and I wasn't, it would take me a second to figure out which one it was. And I think the only reason that I was able to figure out which one it was at all was because I already knew.
Yes. Yeah. There were times where I didn't know which time period we were in, because it's not that long of a time jump, so they don't look much different. They don't look like a lot older or a lot younger.
Right.
So at first I was like a little confused, and I wasn't sure if I liked it as much, that structure. But then later on, when the real dramatic moments hit, it works very well.
It's so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
So you got to invest. It takes time. Movies are hard. Yeah. Sometimes.
Movies are hard sometimes.
Yeah. But worth it. Was it worth it?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you like it compared to the other one?
I like them both. Yeah. I like this one better.
Yeah.
I think.
I like this one better because I think a lot of the dramatic moments, the crucial moments, they make you feel them more.
Yeah.
It's like it hits you with the emotion hammer in the feels brain.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
My feels brain is
Yeah.
bruised and battered after.
Well, there are some things that are glossed over in the other one where I was like, wait, is that what happened? I feel like they could have emphasized that a little more, and they emphasize it in this one. Mm-hmm. It was good.
It was so good.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I'm really surprised that we actually watched this one all in one sitting. It's a long movie.
Yeah.
It's hefty.
It's a hefty.
We got like really far into it. It felt like we had watched a lot of it, and it felt like it should be wrapping up. And we were like halfway.
You were halfway. I would say, and if you watch this and you feel like it's getting a little long, the second half is really where the action is.
Yeah.
It's real good. So
Sorry, I can't not yawn, you guys.
To go back to what I keep saying, stick with it. Sometimes a movie's an investment, but you gotta stick with it for the payoffs. Sometimes, a little too often, sometimes there is no payoff or it isn't good, and then you get angry.
Yeah. You especially get angry.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't get angry.
You get angry.
I get angry. I throw things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You throw shade.
I throw a lot of shade. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I get shady. Anywho, the next movie I feel like you will fall in love with quicker, and that is Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah, this one was a newer release just a couple years ago, so we need to
go
take it back. Way back. Miracle on 34th Street. Mm-hmm. And then whatever other crap we gotta watch. Mm-hmm. Miracle on 34th Street first, though.
Obviously.
Right away.
I really want to get to that one early.
Pronto.
Yeah. Anything else?
I want to go to bed.
Yeah. Makes sense. That's predictable.
I've been tired for like 10 hours already.
Wow. 10 hours?
Yes.
You're supposed to be tired at night.
Yeah. Well, you see, today I spent like 4 hours out in the freezing cold, and being really like I felt like my body was just tensed up the whole time because I was cold.
Yeah.
And then when I got warm, I was just I just used all my energy on being cold.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's cold where we are.
It's pretty cold, you guys.
Yeah.
But it won't be next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's weird.
I mean, it is weird. It shouldn't be happening. It's December, for crying out loud.
Yeah. But on that note.
Yay!
Bye.
Bye. Whoa.